Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Blender Easy, and in today's tutorial we are going to create this house model inside of Blender without using any add-on and even without using any textures to it. So no UV unwrapping and extra complicated stuff, just with the help of simple modeling techniques. So if you are new to this channel, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any much more time, let's get started. So as always, here we are in Blender, so let's try to create our model. Before doing that, let's delete this extra stuff, I don't need that, and let's double click this collection, and first of all we will name it as our main house over here. And this is this cube. This go to the first front view, press GZ and try to bring this somewhere around over here, then press SX and bring this scale somewhere around like this. Go to the top view, press SY and bring this scale somewhere around like this. Okay, then press 1 Alt Z and tab, press 1, select this GZ and try to bring this a little bit over here. Okay, so this is going to be my base, so hold Alt Z. Now shift A, go to the mesh, and we are going to select our cube, and let's try to go to the top view, press G Y and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here. GZ or X and try to bring this somewhere around over here. Similarly, go over here, hold Alt Z, GZ and try to bring this properly over here. This is going to be my door, so press tab, select this portion, GX, try to adjust the scale like this, select this GX and try to adjust the scale somewhere around like this. Then go to the top view again, select this much portion, GY and try to adjust the portion somewhere around like this. Okay, like this. Then press 3, select this face, but before that go to the tab layout mode and hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Sorry for the cracking noise over here. Let's select this and hit Ctrl A and choose scale over here as well. Okay, then select both of this object, go to the object menu, go to the set origin and set origin to the center of mass for each and every one. Now select this and press 3, press tab and press 3 for face selection. Select this face and press I for inner extrude, then extrude this inwards, then press E for extrude and then extrude in on Y direction somewhere around like this. Okay, and hit Alt Z to get out of this view over here. Now our what we call door is ready. So let's select this and we will select shift A and mesh, and we will add one plane and go to the front view and hold Alt Z and press tab. Let's select this much portion, press 1, select this much portion, G X and let's try to move this over here like this. Hit A, G, Z and try to adjust it over here. Press Z and choose wireframe mode so you can see where it is properly. Let's select this much portion, GX and try to adjust it over here. Select this GX and let's try to adjust it over here. Go to this view, like this. Okay, over here. Okay, go to the front view like this, select this much GZ and let's try to bring this over here and hold Alt Z. And if you see, let's go to the solid view, we are gonna get this kind of structure. Now I'm going to select this and press 1 Alt Z or choose wireframe. Let's select this and go to the object, set origin and choose origin center of mass. Then go over here, modifier, generate and choose array, and let's make this 1.1 something, and let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this, and press S X to scale it somewhere up to this. Okay, over here. Now shift A, mesh, and we are going to choose cube. Let's try to bring this cube over here like this, GZ and try to bring this over here. Hold Alt Z, tab, let's select this much gx and try to bring this over here. Then select this much gx and let's try to bring this over here. Select this gz and let's try to bring this over here like that. Okay, then gy and let's try to bring this over here and hold alt z like this. Now select this over here, we will apply this array, and I'm over here, and now I'm going to select this, go to the modifiers, generate and choose boolean, and this is going to be my cut. So let's double click and let's call it as cut over here and select this array, and over here with this we will pick up this boolean, and let's hide this cut. So as you guys can see, we will get this cut over here, and then we will delete this similar, sorry, not delete this, first select this array first, we need to apply this boolean, and then we will delete this cut over here. So we will get this kind of door structure over here. If you want, you can select this g y and try to bring this a little bit backward, not too much. Okay, so this is going to be my door over here, and now z and choose solid view and alt z, so we'll get this kind of stuff. Now go to the render settings over here, and I'm going to enable this cavity, so it would be easy for us to understand where is our other stuff and as well. Now I need to create a lamp kind of structure over here, so let's try to do that. To create a lamp, I'll press shift A, go to the mesh, and I'm going to select my cylinder over here. Let's go to the top view, press gy, and let's try to bring this over here like that, and press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Go to the front view, hold alt Z and Z, and we will select this and press tab, select this much portion, press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Select this much portion, hit E for extrude, Z and move this over here, then press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Okay, then press Ctrl R to bring one line and try to add this line over here. Again hit Ctrl R, try to add this line over here like that. Okay, so we'll get this kind of structure, and now after that I'm going to select this, and I'll press tab, I'll press 3, I'll select this uppermost face. First of all, I'll press I for inner extrude, then I'll press E for outer extrude like this to choose Z over here. Go to this view over here like this. Okay, then I'm going to press E again and press E, and let's move this over here like this, and press G or Y, and let's try to bring this a little bit over here like this. Then hit Ctrl R over here and create one key loop cut over here, zoom in, and then press 3, and we will select this somewhere around, let's say, two faces over here. So go somewhere around over here, and let's select this two faces, and then we will press EY, and let's try to move this over here. Okay, so we'll get this kind of simple lamp kind of structure, and hold alt Z to select this. Okay, now after that shift A, mesh, and we are going to select our cube. Go to the top view, press G, and let's try to move this over here like this. Press S Y and let's scale it like this. Then front view, press SZ and scale it like this. Then press SY or X and let's scale it like this. GZ GX, or let's adjust it over here. GZ and let's adjust it over here. Let's Z and let's try to adjust it over here. Okay, similarly go to the this view GY and let's try to adjust it over here. Now select these two layers and press S for scaling option and scale it like this, and let's try to move this over here like this, over here like this. Okay, then GX and let's try to move this over here. Shift DX and let's try to move this over here. Okay, so we'll get this kind of structure, and this is going to be my lamp structure over here. Now after that let's go over here and let's select this and GZ, and let's try to move this a little bit downward like this. Okay, Now after that I need to create one kind of extra stuff over here, so let's try to do that. To do this, what we can do, I am going to press shift A and I'm going to choose mesh and I'm going to choose cube. Then go to the front view, Z, and choose wireframe and hold Z and press tab. Press 1, select this much portion GZ and let's try to move this over here. Hit A, G, and let's try to bring this portion somewhere around over here like this. Okay, GX, and let's try to adjust it. Then go to the top view, select this GY and let's bring this over here. Hit A, GY, and I'll adjust it over here. Let's bring this over here like this. Go to this view, let's try to see this through GY and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, now I'll press Ctrl R, but before that let's go to the outside view, select this, hit Ctrl A and apply scale and go to the tab and press Ctrl R and create this kind of edge loops like this. Okay, then after that make sure to choose Alt Z so you can see all the edges and select this much edges GZ and try to bring this over here. Select this much edges GZ and try to bring this over here like that. Okay, and press tab and hold Alt Z and choose solid view. Okay, so we'll get this kind of structure over here. Now we need to create one what we say window over here, so let's try to do that. I'm going to select this area over here, I'll shift D and X and I'll try to bring this over here and press tab Alt Z and let's select this much portion GZ and let's try to bring this over here. Select this GZ and select this GZ and try to bring this over here. Select this GX and let's try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, select this much GZ and try to adjust it over here. Now select this, shift D and let's try to bring this portion somewhere around over here maybe and press tab Alt Z. Okay, let's select this much portion GX and try to adjust it over here. Select this GX and try to adjust it somewhere around over here. Select this much portion GX and let's try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, and hold Alt Z. Now after that I'm going to select this over here and I'm going to apply subdivision surface to this. So let's select this but hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Similarly hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Select this, go to the add menu, go to the generate and we will choose subdivision surface. So as you guys can see we are getting this weird stuff. So let's go to the tab view, hit Ctrl R, bring this edge loop cut over here. Hit Ctrl R, bring this edge loop cut over here. Hit Ctrl R, bring this cut over here. Hit Ctrl R and bring this cut over here. Okay, and if you hit tab, select this, right click and choose shade smooth, so we will get this kind of shade over here. Press tab and over here hit Ctrl R and bring one edge loop cut over here like this. Similarly if you find this over here, we have to create Ctrl R, one edge loop cut over here as well. Okay, over here. Then if you want, increase the number of subdivisions. Same thing will follow over here as well. Go to the generate and we are going to apply subdivision surface. Tab, hit Ctrl R over here, hit Ctrl R over here, hit Ctrl R over here like this. Hit Ctrl R over here, hit Ctrl R over here like this. Similarly hit Ctrl R over here like this over here. Okay, and let's increase this value and right click and choose shade smooth. Okay, so we will get something like this over here. Now after that we need to create some portions for our window. So for that shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select this cube. Then go to the top view G and let's try to bring this over here. Press 1, go over here, select this Z and choose wireframe view and G and let's try to bring this over here. Press tab Alt Z, select this much portion GZ and let's try to bring this over here. Select this much, gx, and let's try to bring this over here like this, gx, and try to bring this over here. Okay, let's select this gz and try to bring this so properly over here. Go to the top view, press tab, select this much portion, g y, and try to bring this somewhere around over here, gy, and try to bring this somewhere around over here. Okay, now select this, go to the add modifier and choose array, and let's increase this factor somewhere around like this, and let's increase the number of counts until we will get something like this. Then g x, and try to adjust it over here. Now I'm going to select this. I'll go to the object, set origin, and choose origin to the center, and shift D R, and let's rotate it on 90-degree G, and let's try to move this somewhere around over here, and let's increase the number of count. Press S X and try to scale it somewhere around like this, GX. Try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, and hold Alt Z and Z and choose solid view. Let's select this GY and try to bring this a little bit outward. Okay, so we will get this structure for this one. Now if you see over here, hit tab, and let's do one thing. I'm going to select this much portion, GZ, and try to bring this, sorry, Alt Z, and select this GZ. Try to bring this a little bit upward and hold Alt Z, so we'll get this kind of structure over here. Now another thing, if you want, then you can do over here is to create different wood kind of structure. So let's try to do that. For that, I'm going to press shift A, mesh, and I'm going to add one cube again. Let's go to the front view and let's Z wireframe. Let's bring this over here, then press tab, Alt Z, select this much portion, gz, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, select this much portion, gz, and try to gx, and try to bring this over here like this. Select this gx and try to bring this over here. Okay, select this much portion, gy, and try to bring this portion over here like this, gy, and try to bring this portion over here like this. Okay, let's try to add it over here. Okay, so if you see, we will get this kind of stuff. Again, shift D X and try to bring this over here like this. Press tab, select this much portion, GX, like this over here. Okay, so we'll get something like that. Now I'm going to select this. I'll shift D R and rotate it on 90-degree, but before that, select this and go to the object, and we have to choose set origin to the center. Then select this, shift D R, and let's rotate it on 90-degree, and let's bring this somewhere, select this G X and try to bring this over here like this. Tab, select this G X Z and try to bring this over here like this over here. Okay, now so we will get this kind of stuff. Let's go to the top view, and G, Z, or Y, let's try to bring this a little bit backward. Then after that, we will go to the add, generate, and we are going to choose array. Let's decrease the X factor to 0, and let's increase the Z factor somewhere around like this. Okay, not too much distance between them, but little bit. So let's select this G X and try to adjust it over here, and let's make this 1.7, and let's increase the number of copies until it's going to reach over there. Similarly, select this, shift D X, and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here, and let's increase the number of copies to 4. Okay, and hold Alt Z and choose solid view. So this side is ready. Now I need something on this side as well. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to select this window, and I'm going to move this over here only. Okay, so for that, simply select this window, this portion, and this portion, and this portion. Go to the top view, press first of all, go to the object, set origin to the center of mass, shift D, and let's move this over here. Press R and minus 90 to rotate it on this axis, G, and simply bring this over here. You can go over here, Alt Z, G X, and try to adjust it properly GY and try to adjust it over here. Similarly in front view, yeah, okay, and alt set. And because we are not going to back rendering anything or 3D rotation, that's why I'm not going to repeat the structure at the back. Only this much portion I want to render it out. Okay, so that's why I'm going to select this and this. Let's go to the top view again. Object, set origin to the center of mass, shift D, bring this over here, R minus 90, go to this view, Z, choose wireframe, G, Y, and it should start from here to here, okay, like this. Similarly select this front view, G, X, and try to bring this over here like this. Similarly go to the front view, I mean right view. We will select this and we will decrease 1 G, Y, and try to adjust it. Select this, press tab, select this much, alt Z, select this G, Y, and try to adjust it like this, and press Z and choose solid. Okay, so we'll get something like this. Now after that there should be something on the top as well. So for that, let's select this, press 1. I'm going to press shift D, Z, and try to bring this over here. Go to the top view, Z, and choose wireframe, press S, Y, and scale this outward like this. Then press SX and scale this somewhere around like this. Go to the front view, press S, Z, and scale it like this, GZ, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, then I'm going to select these two portions. I'll press tab, alt Z, and select this much portion, GZ, and try to bring this somewhere around over here like that. Okay, and choose Z and solid. Now over here there is another thing we need to do, that it should be supported by something. So for that we need to create some 4 pillars around it. So let's try to do that. I'm going to select this, press Z, wireframe, press S, Y, and let's scale it somewhere around like this. Press S, X, and let's scale it somewhere around like this over here, and Z, solid view like this, and we'll try to create some pillars over here. So for that, shift A, mesh, and we are going to select this let's say cylinder. Go to the top view, Z, and choose wireframe, G, and let's try to move this over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this, G, and let's try to bring this over here. Go to the front view, G, Z, and bring this somewhere around over here. Press tab, alt Z, select this much portion, G, Z, and try to bring this over here. Go to the top view and shift D, X, and try to bring this somewhere around over here. Okay, then select this and this. Go to the top view, press shift D or Y, and let's try to bring this portion over here. Okay, and Z, and choose solid view. Okay, after that there should be something over here, so let's try to do that. Shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select this cube. Go to the top view, Z, and choose wireframe mode, G, and let's try to bring this over here. Let's zoom on around like this. Okay, then after that press tab, let's select this much portion, G, Z, X, and try to bring this over here. Let's try to adjust the position. Okay, like this. Shift D, X, and try to bring this portion over here as well. Then select this two, sorry, this and this. Go to the top, shift D, Y, and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here as well. Okay, Z, and choose solid view like that. So we will get this kind of structure. Now after that there is another thing we need to do, so let's try to do that. Over here let's select this, press 1. I'm going to press shift D, Z, and try to bring this a little bit upward over here like this. and over here I need some kind of extra structure, so let's try to do that. Let's select this one over here, and let's shift D Z and try to bring this over here like that. Go to the top view, Z, and choose wireframe. Press SX and try to bring this scale downward. Press SY, or go to the object, set origin to 3D cursor or center of mass. Press SZ or Z and somewhere around like this. Okay, like this. Z and choose solid view. Okay, then after that there should be someone should support this entire stuff. So to do that we will create another supporting system kind of structure over here. So let's try to do that. For that I'm going to select this. Let's select this portion over here for now. Okay, and shift D, press R and rotate it on 90 degree, GZ, and try to bring this over here. Press S Z to scale it like this, G X and try to adjust it. Alt Z, tab, select this much portion, GX, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, and hold Alt Z. Same procedure, I want this over here as well. So let's try to do that, GZ, and try to bring this a little bit downward like this. Okay, then I'm going to select this, go to the top view, Z, and choose wireframe. Go to the object, set origin to center of mass, shift D, R, 90, G, Z, and GX, and try to move this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, and go to the top view, G, G or Y, and try to bring this somewhere around over here like this. Go to front view, over here, G, Y, and try to bring this over here. Then press tab, select this much, G, Y, and try to bring this up to this. Okay, press tab and hold Alt Z and Z in solid view. Okay, then select this, G, X, and try to bring this a little bit backward. Okay, then same procedure, you can select this, go to the front view, Z, and choose wireframe, shift D, X, and try to bring this over here. Similarly, select this front view, shift D, X, or Y, and try to bring this over here. Okay, obviously we are not going to render it out there, but by chance if it's seen, we can use that. Now as I said that I somewhat should support this, so let's try to do that. I'm going to select this much portion over here again, and I'll press shift D. Okay, and then I'm going to press Alt Z, tab, and select this, G, X, and try to bring this portion up to this. Then I'm going to select this area, G, Z, and try to bring this over here. Then go to the front view, select this much portion over here, G, Y, and bring this over here. Select this, G, Y, and try to bring this over here like that. Okay, and Alt Z over here. Let's select this much portion, G, O, X, and try to bring this over here like this. Then select this, go to the add modifier, generate, and we are going to choose array. Let's make this 0, and let's make this value on x-axis, and let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this. Okay, then G, X, and try to adjust it over here. Then object, set origin to center of mass. Go to the top view, Z, and choose wireframe, shift or Alt Z as well, shift D, and rotate it on 90 degree like this. But if you see over here, it's getting little bit weird, so let's select this first of all and shift D and try to bring this over here. Then press R and rotate it on 90 degree, but we need to rotate it on minus 90 degree, so press R and let's make this minus 90 degree rotation. Okay, then go to the front view, G, X, and try to bring this over here. Then go to the view, G, Z, and Y, and try to bring this somewhere around over here. And let's decrease the number of copies somewhere around like this. Okay, Alt Z, Z solid. Okay, now I'm going to select this, go to the top view, Alt Z, wireframe, uh, Alt Z, select this, Shift D, Y, and move this over here, and press R, rotate it on 180 degree like this. Okay, sorry, R, Z, rotate it on 180 degree like this. G, Y, and adjust it over here like this. Similarly, select this one, go to the top, press Shift D, X, and move this over here. Press R, 180 degree, and try to adjust the position accordingly. Similarly, select this G, X, and try to adjust the position accordingly. Okay, and choose Z, solid view, and Alt Z. Okay, so this much portion is ready. Now I'm going to select this area, and I'll Shift D and Z, and I'm going to try to bring this over here. Then go to the tab view, this view, hit save, Control S, go to the tab, select this much portion, or Alt Z and select this much portion, G, Z, and try to bring this over here. Then go to the tab view, hit Control A and choose scale tab, hit Control R and click on and create one portion over here. And let's select this much portion, GZ, and try to bring this over here like that. Okay, and hold Alt Z like this. Now over here what we can do is I'm going to select this portion over here like this and this and this, and go to the front view. I'll press Shift D, and I'm going to bring this area over here like this. Okay, and go to this view, GZ and X, and let's say Y, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, we will get this kind of structure over here. Now after that, I'm going to select these blocks over here, and I need those blocks over here as well. So for that, what we can do is that Shift D Z, and try to bring them upward like this. Go to the this view, or let's say this view, hold Alt Z, Z, and choose wireframe, G, and let's try to bring this over here, G and Y, and let's try to bring this over here, and Alt Z, or press tab, select this much, GZ, and try to bring this over here like that. Okay, and hold Alt Z, tab. Okay, select this, Shift D, X, and let's try to move this somewhere around over here, this two over here. Okay, uh, Shift D, Y, and let's try to bring this somewhere around over here like this, and hold Alt Z, Z, and choose solid. Okay, so we'll get something like this. Okay, now after that, I need certain kind of wood kind of structure over here. So for that, I'm going to select this, but before that, we will do that after. We will try to create some roof kind of structure over here, and then extra stuff, then we will add small details over here. Okay, so now we will try to create a roof for this structure. So hit A to select all of them, and go to the object and set origin to properly to the center of mass, all for each and every one, and hit A again and press H to hide all of them. Okay, and let's minimize this a little bit over here, and let's try to create a roof. So for that, first of all, Shift A, go to the mesh, and I'm going to select this cube. I'll press S X Z to scale it down like this over here. Then hit A, Control A, and apply scale. Then go to the tab, hit Control R to create these two edges. Press S, Y, and scale it somewhere around like this. Then press 3, select this and this, and press E for extrude, Z, and let's bring this outward. Then press S X, and let's scale this inward. Then press S Y to scale it like this. But if you see, it's going like that, so instead of that, let's go over here and choose individual origin. Then press SY and scale it like this. Let's choose this normals, press SY, and like this. Let's go to the top view first. I think I did some mistake, so let's select these two edges. Let's enable this over here, then press SY like this, sorry, X, SZ, x y like this. Then go over here, choose local coordinates. Okay, make sure to choose this point. Press SX and try to scale it like this. Okay, this looks good to me. Now after that, I'm going to select this over here, and press tab, then press 2 to select all the edges and hit A. Then press Ctrl B for bevel. Go to the bevel and let's increase the width somewhere around like this over here. Okay, and let's make this 2 points over here like this, and we will get something like this. Now after that, we need to create, as I said, the roof kind of structure. So first of all, let's select shift A mesh, and I'm going to select this plane. Then press Z to scale it down like this. Then go to the top view, hold Alt Z, tab, press 1, select this GY and try to bring this over here. Let's select this GY and try to bring this over here. Then select this much portion GX and try to bring this somewhere around over here like that. Okay, go here. Then select this, press tab, hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Press 3, press tab 3, select this point over here and press I for inner extrude like this. Okay, and then press E Z to scale Z, sorry, and let's bring this downward like this. Okay, then hold Alt Z. Now then go to the top view, select this, Alt Z, Z and choose wireframe, G and X to adjust it over here, G Y and to adjust it over here like this. Okay, like this. Let's select this, press tab, press 1, Alt Z, G Y, and let's bring this over here. Then select this, go to the add modifier generator and choose array, and let's make this x factor 0, and let's make this y factor somewhere around like this over here. Let's make this 1.1, or let's say 1.05 to somewhere around like this. And then we are going to increase the count like this. Okay, over here let's select this, press tab, select this much portion GZ or Y, try to bring this over here like this. Then after that, select this, go to the front view like this, press R and let's rotate it like this GZ and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, then select this, minimize it, go to the add generate and choose array again over here, and then let's move this a little bit over here like this, and then we will increase the number of copies until we will touch this area like this. Press S X and try to scale it down, and Z and choose solid view and Alt Z like this. Okay, so we'll get this kind of roof kind of structure over here like this. Okay, if you want, then you can decrease a distance a little bit between them, like 1.05 or something over here. Select this portion, Alt Z, tab 1, let's select this G X and try to bring this over here like this, tab. Okay, so this is our roof. Let's select this, let's G Z and try to bring this upward, but select both of them and let's make this global again. Okay, and median points and GZ and try to bring this upward, and hold Alt H to unhide all of this. Let's select this two, go to the object, set origin to center of mass, then go over here GZ and try to bring this, zoom on it like this, press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Okay, and now let's try to adjust the position, so G, and let's try to move this over here, press R for rotation and let's rotate it like this. Okay, somewhere around over here like this. Okay, press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Let's adjust it properly over here like this. Press R for rotation and rotate it like this and try to adjust it over here. Then go to the top view, G, Y, and try to bring this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, so we'll get this kind of roof kind of structure. Now same, I want this in opposite direction, so let's select this over here, go to the front view and select this. Okay, shift D Z and let's rotate it on 180 degree. Okay, sorry, I did one mistake. Let's select this and delete. Let's select this too. Go to the top view, go to the object, set origin to center of mass, shift D R and 180 degree rotation, G, and let's try to adjust it somewhere around over here. Let's go to the front view, we will get something like this. Okay, we will get this kind of structure over here like this. Now after that, let's select this area, go to the front view, Z and choose wireframe, shift D, let's move this over here, press R for rotation and let's rotate it like this, G, and let's try to move this over here, then Alt Z, press tab, hit A, G, and try to bring this over here, select this much portion, G, and let's try to adjust it over here, select this area, G, and try to move this over here like this. Okay, press tab. Now select this, go to the objects, set origin over here to center of mass, shift D R Z, rotate it on 180 degree, G, X, and try to bring this somewhere around over here. Press tab, select this, G, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, Alt Z, Z, and choose solid. Let's select these two values, G, Y, and try to bring this over here. Similarly select this G, Y, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, so we'll get this kind of structure. Now I'm going to select this portion, I'll shift D, Z, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, over here, so we'll get this extra area like this. Now let's go to the front view, I'm going to select these two portions, let's select these two areas, shift D and Z, and try to bring this over here. Now let's delete this portion. Now along with that, I'm going to select this portion over here, let's select this portion, go to the top, go to the top view, press R, and make it -90. Okay, like this, and let's delete this extra stuff over here, we don't need that. Okay, let's select this, press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Go to the top view, let's try to bring this over here, press GZ and try to bring this over here like this, G, and let's try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, then Alt Z, then Z, and choose wireframe and press tab, select this and press tab. So let's go to a top view, or let's go to the front view, select these portions, press tab, go to the front view or right view, let's select this portion and hold Alt Z, select this much area, GZ, and try to bring this over here like this, over here, GZ, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, and hold Alt Z, Z, and choose solid view, press tab and hold Alt Z. Now the remaining portion is this window, let's select this window areas and select this GZ and try to bring this over here, select this GZ and try to bring this, press S for scaling option and scale it like this over here like this. Okay, so we will get this kind of structure over here. Okay, So our main portion is ready, and now we need to create something like a ground like structure for it. So let's try to do that. Again, hit A to select all of them and press H for hide. Now press shift A, go to the mesh, and I'm going to select one cube over here, and let's select this cube, press tab and right click and choose subdivide, and we are going to choose 5 over here and press tab. Let's select this all over here, and what we can do over here is that let's select this and go to the sculpting mode, and I'm going to select this draw shape and simply just draw anything like this just to create a small curve over here to this object like this. Okay, all we need to do is to you know change the shape of this object little bit, not too much. Let's increase the strength a little bit. Okay, good. Let's go to the layout view. We'll get right click, choose shading, and we will select this. We will go to the modifiers, go to the generate and choose subdivision surface like this. Okay, similarly select this, shift D X and try to bring this over here like this, and press S X and let's scale it like this, G X, and try to bring this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, select this, shift D X and try to move this over here, or instead of, let's keep it as it is. Now let's select this two over here and press Ctrl J to combine these two objects, but before that select this and apply this subdivision surface to this and to this as well. Apply, select this and press Ctrl J to bring them as a one object. Right click and make sure to choose smoothing, hit Ctrl A and choose scale. Let's select this, let's go to the top view and let's try to bring this and hold Alt H like that. Then select this and G and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, then one and press GZ and try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. GZ and try to bring this over here. GX and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, GZX or Y and try to bring this over here like this. Go to the front view, GY, and let's try to bring this over here. Now let's select this over here and go to the generate modifier, choose generate and choose array again like this, and let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this, and let's create copies like this. Press S X and let's scale it somewhere around like this. Okay, GX and try to bring this over here. Press X and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, let's select this, let's minimize, go to the add modifier, generate and choose array. Let's make this 0 and let's try to bring this somewhere around 0.9 over here, and let's increase this copies somewhere around like this. So let's go to the top view and we will bring this somewhere around 9. Then press SY and let's scale it somewhere around like this. Okay, similarly select this and shift D Z and try to bring one copy downward like this. Okay, so we will get this kind of structure over here. Now select this and go to the object, go to the set origin, and we are going to choose origin to center of mass. Then you can go to the top view, press R and rotate it on 90 degree like this, and try to bring this over here like this. Then press S Y to scale it somewhere up to this. Then press SX to scale it somewhere up to this over here. G and try to bring this over here like this. Then press SX and try to bring this over here. Press SY and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, so we'll get this kind of structure over here like this. So this is the one way to do it. Now if you want to reduce the the size, you can do that as well. You can select this two, press SX and try to scale it like this. GX over here and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, After that we need to create some stairs, so let's try to do that. Let select this only and shift D Z and try to bring this over here. And instead of that, let's create another stuff. We will do that again. So shift A, go to the mesh and we will select this cube, G Y, and try to bring this over here like this. Press S Z and try to bring this over here. Go to the top of Z and choose wireframe G, and hold Alt Z as well. Obviously we are not gonna see anything because there are too much portion. So G and try to adjust this position in front of this door. Similarly go over here like this, G, and try to move this over here like this. Press tab Alt Z, select this G X or Y and try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, hit Ctrl A and choose scale object, set origin to 3D cursor, and press tab to hit A, Ctrl B, click, and let's increase this width somewhere around like this and press tab. Okay, then select this over here, then go to the modifier, add modifier, generate an array, and let's make this x factor 0, and let's increase this y factor somewhere around like this, and z factor somewhere around like this over here, and let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this, so we will get something like that, and hold Alt Z. Okay, so this is our what we say stairs. Let's select this and press one, or let's say somewhere around here, press sorry, let's select this, hold Alt Z and press tab, press 1. Let's select this area G Y and try to bring this a little bit downward somewhere around like this, and let's change this sorry, press tab over here, press 1, select this G Y and try to bring this totally like this. Let's bring this value somewhere around like this, and let's bring this value somewhere like this. Okay, and press tab, and then Alt Z and choose solid view. Select this, right click and choose shade smooth as well. Let's select this G Z and try to bring this a little bit downward. Okay, so we will get this extra stuff. Now we need to create some borders to it, so let's go to the top view, Alt Z and choose wireframe, shift A, mesh and choose, let's say, cube, G, and try to bring this over here like this, and Alt Z, press tab, select this G X and try to bring this over here like this. Select this much portion G Y and try to bring this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, then go to the front view, hit A, G, Z and try to bring this like this over here. Okay, and hold Alt Z, okay, Z and choose solid view. Okay, and hold Alt Z. Okay, so they will get this kind of structure over here. Now let's select this, press G Z and try to bring this over here, and press tab, select this much portion, Alt Z, select this G Z and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, select this, shift D Z and try to bring this over here, Alt Z, tab, select this much area G Z and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, we will get this kind of structure. Now let's try to create some extra stuff. Let's add shift A, mesh, and I'm going to select one cube, go to the top view, G, and let's move this over here, on Alt Z, tab, select this much area, G Y, try to bring this, select this G Y, select this G Y and try to bring this over here, select this G Z and try to bring this over here like this, select this G Z and try to bring this over here, press S X and adjust it like this. Object, set origin to the 3D cursor. Okay, shift D and try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option like this. Okay, then press S Y, then press SX like this. Okay, then press SZ to scale it like this. Okay, then G and try to bring this over here. Then press tab, select this one's portion, GZ, bring this over here and press tab. Shift D, X and try to bring this over here. Then select this, go to the top view, press shift D, Y and bring this portion over here. Z and choose wireframe if you want, like this much portion. Okay, and hold Alt Z. Like this. Okay, so this is this. Now we will create one lamp for all the four sides, or let's say to create our lamp. So let's try to do that. Let's shift A, go to the mesh and we will choose cube, G, Y and try to bring this over here, and press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Go over here, G, X and move this over here, G, Y and try to bring this over here. Press G and try to adjust this over here. Go to the front view and G, Z and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, and press tab, press 3, select this and press I for inner extrude. Then press Z and try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling. Then press Z and try to bring this over here like this, and press S for scaling option like this. Okay, so we'll get something like that. After that, select this over here and then let press shift A, go to the mesh and we will bring our cylinder over here. Let's go to the top view, G and try to bring this over here at the center. Then go to the front view, press GZ and try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Press SZ and adjust the scale like this, GZ and try to adjust the scale. Okay, like this. Press tab, hit Ctrl R and let's bring this over here. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Press Alt Z, tab 1, select this, G S, or let's say S over, let's S, scale it like this. Select this, press S and scale it like this. Select this much portion, S and scale it like this. Shade smooth. Okay, press 2, let's select this much portion over here and press Ctrl B and let's increase the width and let's decrease the segments like this. Okay, if you want, then scale it a little bit, GZ and try to adjust it over here like this and press tab, hit Ctrl R and let's bring this one line over here. Hit Ctrl R and bring one line over here. Okay, and hold Alt Z. Okay, I can select this portion, press S for scaling option and let's scale it like this over here. Then press GZ and try to adjust it over here. Then press tab, Alt Z, 1, select this much portion, GZ and try to bring this over here. Select this, GZ and try to bring this over here like this and hold Alt Z. Okay, so this is going to be a small lamp. I can select this and this. I'll go to the top view, shift D, X, try to bring this over here. Then go over here, select this too, go to the top view, shift D and Y and try to bring this somewhere around over here like this. Okay, so we'll get something like this. Now I need something like, you know, extra stuff over here, and so to do that, let's delete this bottom portion. I'm going to select this area and I'll shift D, Z and try to bring this downward. Go to the front view, GZ and try to bring this over here, and I'm going to apply this array to this and go to the object, set origin and origin to 3D cursor. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this, GX and try to adjust it over here. Go to the top view, press S, Y and let's scale it like this, GZ and Y to scale it like this over here, like this. Okay, GZ, and try to bring this downward over here. Okay, now we need to create some border lines, so let's try to do that. Let's shift A, or let's say I'm going to select this area only, then shift A, sorry, shift D, and let's try to bring this over here. Then let's go over here, press S, Y, and let's scale it like this. Go to the front view like this, press tab, alt Z, select this, press S, and let's scale it like this over here, and hold alt Z. Okay, like this. Now let's select this, go to the add modifier, generate, and choose array, and let's go and increase the size, and we will increase the pore area up to this over here like this. Now select this, shift D, Z, or let's say X, and try to bring this over here, GX, and try to bring this. Then select this, and let's decrease the count, and let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like this. Okay, then go to the top view, shift D, R, and make this minus 90 degree over here, R minus 90 degree, G, and let's move this over here like this. Okay, let's increase the number of copies somewhere around like 18. Okay, let's select this, shift D, R minus 90 like this. Oops, I did some mistakes, so hit Ctrl Z. Okay, let's select this, shift D, and let's rotate it like this. Press R and rotate it on 90 degree, and try to adjust the position, and let's decrease the count. Select this, shift D, X, and let's move this over here like this. Okay, we will get this much portion. Now let's try to create some materials, I mean one kind of structure over here. So for that, shift A, go to the mesh, and I'm going to, let's say, select one cylinder, GX, and let's try to move this over here, and one. Okay, press tab, alt Z, and let's select this, GZ, and try to bring this over here, and press S for scaling option. Press E, Z, and try to bring this over here. Press E, Z, and try to bring this over here. Press S for scaling option like this. Then press E, Z, and try to bring this over here. Press E, Z, and try to bring this, and press S for scaling option like this. Okay, then simply delete these faces somewhere around like this. So if you see, we are getting this kind of structure. Then alt Z, select this, right click and choose shade smooth, then select this, go to the add modifier, generate, and we are going to choose solidify. Okay, and let's increase the size of it. Okay, let's minimize it, add modifier, generate, and choose subdivision surface like this, and increase the size of it. Okay, so we'll get this kind of stuff over here. Let's select this and choose apply, and choose apply over here. Go to the top view, G, and try to adjust it over here like this. Press S for scaling option like this over here. Okay, G, Y, and bring this over here. Shift D, press S for scaling option. Press R for rotation, G, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, select this, shift D, and let's try to bring this over here. Let's delete it, go to the top view, select this, shift D, and let's try to bring this over here, GZ. Okay, so we'll get something like this. So our modeling portion is done, and now we will try to add some colors to this model. Okay, so let's try to do that. Let's go to top view, select this, shift D, and let's move this portion over here like this. Go to the top view, press S for scaling option, GZ, and try to bring this GX like this over here. Shift D, Y, and try to bring this, press R, and let's rotate it like this. Okay, over here. So we will get this kind of stuff. Now shift A, mesh, and we are going to add plane. Press S for scaling option like this. Go to the front view, GZ, and try to bring this over here like this. Then we will add our camera. So let's go our option, and we are going to disable this cavity so we can see our objects properly. Then shift A, mesh, and we will not mesh but camera, and we will add our camera. Let's enable our this cavity over here. Okay, then hit 0, then press N, and go to the view and enable this option so we can see our scene to our camera view. Go to the camera view over here, type let's choose 250 millimeter, and let's adjust the scale of this camera. Let's disable this, increase the size of this, then enable this, and try to adjust the scale somewhere around like this over here, like this. Okay, try to adjust the size properly like this. Okay, this is done. And now go to the view, and let's enable this option, and let's hit 0 to go out of the camera view so we can apply colors to our scene. So let's try to do this. Let's select this portion, Z, and choose render view over here, or let's choose material preview like this. Or let's do one thing, we will add first light to it so to get a little bit of idea. So shift A, go to the light, and we will choose area light, and press S for scaling option and scale it like this, GZ, and try to bring this over at the top. Hit 0, Z, and choose render view. Then go over here, select this area light, and let's bring this out of this stuff over here. Let's delete it just for now. We will right click new collection, and we will call it as lights over here. And then shift A, go to the light and choose area light, GZ, and try to bring this upward. Then press S for scaling option like this, and then increase the power to 1000 like this, or let's say 2000 over here, or let's say 1500 like this. Go to the top view, let's shift D, bring this over here, press R for rotation, rotate it like this, R for rotation, and rotate it like this. Then shift D, rotate it like this. If you hit 0, we will get something like this over here. Go to the top view, select this 2, shift D, bring this over here, press R for rotation. Let's rotate it like this, okay. Then I'm going to select this light, shift D over here, and press S for scaling option, then press R for rotation, and let's rotate it like this over here. And let's try to bring this over here and hit 0 like this, and let's increase the power to 2000 like this. Okay, so we'll get this portion. Let's select this, go, and now we will apply colors to it. So but before that, let's go and see how does it looks in cycles. So as you guys can see, it looks something like this. So let's go to the EV rendering system, and hit 0 to get out of this camera view like this. And now we will try to apply colors, but I want one light should come from here as well and over here as well. So let's try to do that. Shift A, light, and I'm going to choose area light over here. Let's go to the front view, or let's say this view, and let's try to bring this light over here. Okay, then go to front view, press S, X, and try to scale this light somewhere around like this, GZ, and try to bring this light over here. Then let's go to the point, and let's make this power 500 like this and hit 0. So as you guys can see, this it looks like light emitting from here. Similarly, I'll go to the front, go to this view, shift D, and let's move this on x-axis. Select this, press RZ, and let's make this 90-degree rotation, GX, and try to bring this over here. Similarly, shift D, X, and try to bring this over here. Let's hit 0. We are getting something like this. Okay, now we need one light over here as well. Let's select this Y and try to bring this over here. Okay, let's select this, shift D, and try to bring this over here. Press R for rotation, rotate it like this, and try to adjust it over here like this. Okay, then press S and let's scale it like this. Then shift D, rotate it like this. Okay, so it will look like that light is emitting from here. Let's select this portion. Okay, so we'll get this kind of structure over here, and same thing I want to happen over here as well. So let's select this light, go over here, shift D, and let's try to bring this over here. Then press RZ, 90-degree rotation. Let's select this G and try to bring this over here, GX, and try to bring this over here like this, GX, and try to bring this. Okay, shift D, Z, and let's make this 180-degree rotation like this, or let's delete it. Okay, let's select this, shift D, or let's say Y, and rotate it on this axis. Select this, press RZ, and let's make this 180-degree rotation, GY, and let's try to bring this over here. Okay, like this. So we will get this kind of structure over here. If you want, then you can decrease the emission value of the light as well. So let's make this 200, somewhere around like this. Okay, okay, somewhere around like this. If I see this in cycles, let's go to the render settings over here and choose denoise. Okay, we are getting this kind of structure, and now let's try to add colors to it so it will look more nicer. So let's make this EV first and hit 0 to get out of this our camera view, and let's try to add colors to it. Okay, so for this I'm going to go in my color options. I'll create a new material, I'll call it as wood, and we are going to apply wood to almost all of this, so make sure to choose it properly. And let's choose quite this color over here like this. Okay, and I'm going to select this portion as well, and I'm going to apply this wood material as well. Let's select this and this, and let's go to this option and choose this apply to array, like for each and every one. Similarly for this one, make sure to choose apply, then select this and go to the materials, and we are going to apply this wood material to this as well as wood material to this. For this one as well, same material and same material, because this entire structure is I want to show it like it's kind of same vibe. So let's apply this wood materials to almost all of them. Okay, like this. Now let's select this. Over here we are going to create different material, and let's call it as lamp. And go over here and let's choose black color for this. Over here let's select this and choose lamp over here, like this. And press tab, select this, sorry, select this, press tab. And then we are going to select, press 3, select this face, and by holding alt we will select this face. Then shift, select this face over here, and create a new material, and we will create a new, and we will choose assign. And we are going to choose yellow color over here, like this. And go to the emission and go over here and choose yellow color. And let's increase this value to, let's say, 3. And go over here and let's choose blue. Okay, so press tab. Same thing we will do for over here as well. Sorry, save this file. Press tab, select this, and by holding alt, so we'll select this. Go over here and we are going to apply different materials to it. So create a new material, assign. Similarly for this door, press tab, select this much area, new material, assign, choose this material. Similarly for this, press tab, select this, new material, assign. Okay, now select this portion, add a new material, and choose somewhere around like this color over here. And we will add this, delete this original material. We will get something like this material over here, like this. Okay, let's double click and let's call it as wall. Okay, let's select this and we will call it as extra wood. And let's choose a darker version of this wood over here, like this. Okay, like this. Now again we are going to apply the same kind of materials to this. So let's try to select this. If it has array, uh, then keep it as it is, and we will apply this wood texture to it. Select this over here and we will choose this extra wood. Similarly for this, choose this extra wood. I'm going to select these 4 pillars and I'll hit Ctrl J so I can apply one material, this extra wood, to it. Okay, then select this, choose wood material, select this, choose wood material, select this, choose wood material, select this, choose wood material. Press tab, select this portion, new, assign material. Let's select this and choose extra wood, select this and choose extra wood, select this and choose extra wood, select this and choose extra wood. Okay, let's select this, go to the, let's delete this material, we will add wall. Similarly for this, let's say, go and choose add wall. Let's select this, we will keep it this as an extra wood. Let's select this. Okay, this and this. Let's hit Ctrl J so we can hit Ctrl, sorry, deselect this light, hit Ctrl G. Let's do one thing. Let's select this and hit Ctrl J and apply this extra wood material. I think the intensity of light is too much, so let's make this 200 or something. Also this 200. Okay, this looks good. Now let's select this. Okay, we will get something like this. Now let's select this roof. We'll create new material, double click, let's call it as roof, and change the color of this one to somewhere around like this. Okay, like this. Let's select this portion. Let's select this and let's call it as rock. And let's do one thing, we will delete this lamp over here. I mean, we will add these lamps, but we will apply first textures to this lamp over here, and then we will add our materials. No, I mean create duplicate. So let's select this lamp over here. Let's apply this lamp color to this one as well as this one, and then press tab by press 3 by holding alt, select those loops and alt shift, create a new material, new, and choose assign over here, and we are going to choose yellow color like this. And let's go to the emission, let's choose yellow color like this, and let's make this emission to 6 and press tab. Let's select this and this, go to the top view and press shift D X, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, then select this and this, go to the top view, shift D X, or let's say Y, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, we'll get something like this. Now after that, the only portion remaining is this one, so let's try to add colors to that as well. So hit 0, let's go over here, we will select this and we will apply new color, let's say extra wood. Select this and this and this, and hit Ctrl J, and we'll add this extra wood over here as well. Let's select this, we will add extra wood color to this as well. Then we will select this new color, let's call it as clay, and we will change the color of this one to somewhere around like this. Okay, let's select this and hit Ctrl J, and we will apply clay to color to it. Let's select this and we will apply that clay color to this as well, and let's see. No, it doesn't suit, so I'll keep it as it is. Okay, so we'll keep it as it is. It's 0. Let's select this portion and we will apply that clay color to this. Then select this portion, create a new material, and let's choose black color over here like this. So we'll get something like this. Now let's try to select this lamp over here. Let's go to the top view, shift D, and try to bring this over here. Then press S for scaling option, GZ, and try to bring this over here, GX, and try to bring this over here, and shift D, X, and try to bring this like this. Select this and this, go to the top view and go over here, shift D, Y, and try to bring this over here like this. Okay, so it will create a extra lamp like structure. Let's, instead of this, we will add different color to this. So change this to extra wood maybe, or let's keep it as lamp or something, or let's add rock as well. Let's select this rock, go to the roughness, and let's decrease the roughness value somewhere around like this. Okay, so if I see this render in cycles, I'll get something like this. Now I need to add some grass kind of structure over there, but before that, let's go to the EV over here, and over here this lights are white, so let's go and choose the light color to yellow. Okay, similarly over here, not over here, we need to go closer. Okay, so we'll get something like this, and if you want, then you can change the color of one of this light as well to see the different results over here like this. Like you can hide it as well, so see different results. Now after that, we need to add some grass towards this, so let's try to do that. Okay, so now I'll go to this website called CCO Textures over here, mbdandcg.com, and over here search for grass images. I mean, these are the texture out of which you can choose any texture you want. I chose this one image over here, and we are going to use this image to create the grass kind of structure to it. So for this one, so let's select this one and make sure that there is no material has been applied, and we'll go to the shading options and we'll create a new material to it. Let's go and we will select this new grass over here. We'll bring this over here and we'll simply apply to this over here as the base color over here like this. Let's increase it a little bit like this, then press space bar and search for texture coordinates and bring this over here, then space bar and bring this mapping. Then select this vector to this one and select this, apply this UV to this one. Then you can adjust the scale. Let's make this 5 5 and 5 like this. Okay, so if you see, our texture is like this over here. You, if you want to increase this value, you can do that as well. Like you can choose 10 10 and 10 as well to get something like this. Okay, let's go to the layout mode. I'll get this kind of structure. Now I'm going to select this over here, and then I'll go to the particles and I'm going to enable the particles, and I'm going to choose hair. Okay, then hair length I'm going to choose, let's say 1, or let's say 0.5 maybe. Okay, and let's hit 0 to get out of this hair value over here. Let's increase the numbers to add 1 0 extra over here and enable this advanced over here. Go to the physics and let's increase the brown value like this over here. Let's minimize this, go to the render settings over here, keep it as it is. Hair shape, stand shape, let's diameter scale like 0.01. Let's go to the cycles and let's see what kind of results I'll get over here. I'll get this kind of hairs. Let go to the particle value over here. Let's increase this number by adding 10 to it, and let's see what kind of heads I'll get over here. I'll get this kind of grass kind of structure over here. Okay, so hit 0 in overview, so we will get this kind of structure. Okay, like this. So this is how we will get this grass kind of structure over here. So our model is ready, and now all you need to do is to render out this model. So simply go to the render settings, and over here maximum samples, let's choose 200, and minimum sample also 200, and time limit I'm going to choose 800, like this. And we will put this image on render.